G'day everybody. Well, time to start the overhaul of the Westinghouse email window unit aircon that I picked up a couple of days ago off the side of the road. It is in pretty rough shape, as you can see. There's a lot of dirt and dust on the top. It's going to need to be cleaned out. Plus a few dents and things going to need to remove from the casing. Yeah, it's a little 6000 BTU unit. Take the front cover off, as if you've pretty much already seen inside it if you've seen the previous video. A few things are stuck on it. I know the vent control's stuck. That's the vent up in the top there. That's seized up solid, so I'll have to fix that. Fan's fine. A few dents and things in the coil, especially on the back here. They're going to need to be ironed or combed out. And yes, Sean BZA, you are right, it's got those absolutely awful LE coils on that corrode and crack and all sorts of nasty things, but as far as I can tell it works. The guy who put it out actually said it worked, it just doesn't heat anymore, hence what's written there. But we'll get the cover off and we'll have a look inside and see see how well it's built. Okay, well, got all the covers off this thing. As you can see, it's quite dirty inside. A little bit of dust and stuff on the evaporator fan, but we can clean that easy enough. Compressor's not too bad as well. It's still got most of its paint, which is sort of important, because that's when you start getting leaks and things, is when the paint starts to go in certain areas on these. But it is an original email compressor made by Email Limited Australia for Westinghouse. 240 volt AC, 50 Hz. There's a bit of a clear sticker there on it. There's the original tag. So probably put that on first and then weld that on, then put that on. So that's there in case that comes off, sort of thing. But it's fairly straightforward in terms of how this works. There's no actual reversing valve in it either. You just got your high pressure gas coming out of the compressor here, through your condenser coil at the back, down through that. It's a single layer, 2 pipe, through your expansion chamber here. Then the heat rejected gas, because that's what the fan does, blows all the heat off. And then that gas then comes through into the evaporator coil and evaporates in it as it's drawing heat out of the air because it's cool. Fan then pulls air through, cooling the air, and then blowing it out the front. That's all there is to it. Of course, you got your capacitor to start the compressor and fan motor, which is also probably also an email component as well. This is a Westinghouse branded unit, but it's all made by Email Limited Australia, who pretty much made the best aircons. I'm guessing they may have actually had a recharge on this thing at some point, going by that, because those are. It's a bit odd to see that on an original aircon like this. They normally were put on if the unit had to be recharged, because normally what they do is just something like that, just pinch the end and then braze in the copper tube just to stop it leaking back out again. So probably get this outside, get the gurney out and give it a good hose off, clean it up nicely. But we'll start by vacuuming out some of the rubbish in it. Oh yeah, and also to note, capacitor is not leaking at all. It's probably old enough to have the old PCBs in it, but it's actually in really good condition for its age. So I have checked that, don't worry. It's not leaked at all. There's no signs of PCB oil in it. So yeah. Well, got it all cleaned up. Sitting out in the sun at the moment just to dry it off. Did accidentally get the electrics a little bit wet, but hopefully that shouldn't hurt it too much. These units are designed to have water gushing through them in some cases, but come up nice. You can even see the tag now. Focus on that. It's that's the fan motor for it. Email Motor Products, frame number 42. So that being the this whole main frame. That's the type. There's all your specs there. I'll not be able to see it very well. There's a lot of corrosion on this, so apologies if you can't see it, but it is, however, fitted with a self-resetting thermal cutout, so that if this was to seize up, basically wouldn't burn the motor out refocus. Come on, camera. Letting me down again. There we go. But yeah, that came up alright. Got most of the rubbish out. There's a tiny bit in the corner there, but I'm not going to worry too much. Yeah, it's good now. Coils, still got to comb out some of those, but that'll be easy. They're all just very soft, elegant, bend them. So I'll probably be doing that while this thing dries. And yeah, gave the cover a good hose off. I mean, a lot of that's still got to be hard brushed off. A few dents got to be removed, but it should work again, hopefully. Also managed to find the old power cable there, or where it went in is the active. The common and the ground are all in there as well, so there's a terminal block for it. So it'll be easy enough to rewire and get working again.